Welcome again to Westenders. I'm in the heart of London's West End, and behind me is the Prince of Wales Theatre, home to the smash hit ABBA musical Mamma Mia, which has played to more than 45 million people worldwide. I'm lucky enough to be meeting with Melissa Jakes, who's currently having a super trooper time as one of the current cast, but started off in much more modest surroundings.
Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, whoa, Mamma Mia. Now I really know. My, I should not have let you go.
Melissa, thank you very much for joining us on Stage Talk. So first of all, how did you get involved in amateur theatre?
Well, back home in Sheffield, I was at dancing school from a young age and started to realise that I could sing possibly and started having some singing lessons. I was probably about 15 by the time I decided to join an amateur group. But there was one in Sheffield that every Christmas did this huge panto, and it played the City Hall, not the Lyceum, which is the receiving house in Sheffield, that seats probably over 1,000 people, but the City Hall seats like 2,500 people. And they would fill it for 2 weeks. And they had a budget of like £100,000 for an amateur production of a panto. It was just unbelievable.
And do you have a favourite production that you were involved in?
I think Pippin was a real landmark show for me because as such a young girl, and it made a lot of people, like my dancing teacher, my family, go, oh, okay, you're serious about this and you can sing, and it was a brilliant acting role. She was a single mom. I was 16 years old. I was supposed to be 30, I think. I could play it now. I'd love to play it now. But then the pantos that we did were just, I was Dandini in Cinderella, and we had these, like I said before, these huge horses, 2 big horses. They actually sent me to teach me to horse ride for this panto so that I could walk on stage on a hunting horse. And then when we did Aladdin or Sinbad, I think it was, or something, just the most incredible costumes.
So let's go from your amateur career to your professional career. Tell us about your first professional audition.
Around 17, 18 years old, I was still thinking of obviously going to college and going to drama school. But I used to buy the Stage newspaper religiously, and so I started coming down from Sheffield on the overnight coach, to open auditions like Joseph and Copacabana as well when it first started to audition, and it actually was in this theatre, so that's quite poignant. And I was only 17, I remember, at that audition, and I come down on the bus and I got recalled, and they asked me to come back later on in the afternoon, and I actually couldn't believe it. I actually felt like I got the job. It was so, I just was so amazed. And so I used to come down for auditions, and then I decided to go to college, do it that way. Did a course, and then I got a job straight from college, and so I've been working since I was about 20.
Fantastic. So Melissa, how would you say that Amdram has prepared you for working professionally?
I think it prepares you in the fact that, especially if you're playing big roles in shows, that just the learning, having to learn all that script, having to learn those songs, and it's theatre discipline. You know, knowing how to behave in a company. I think it teaches you how to behave backstage, safety backstage of flying pieces and pieces of moving set. Although you're not getting paid for it, you still have to abide by all those rules. You still have to be part of a company.
Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world.
So you're currently alternate Donna, but you have a very long history with the show, don't you? So tell us about your Mamma Mia journey.
What year is it? It's 2011. I was in the original cast in 1999, and I have not been in the show for that length of time, but I have been fortunate enough to be in the original cast, stayed for a couple of years, understudying the Dynamos at 24. Like I said before, I'd had a maturer voice and physically mature. So at 24, I didn't cover Sophie or Ali or Lisa. I was third cover to the Dynamos, which was daunting, and even actually went on for a week playing Rosie when I was 24, which was unbelievable, but quite scary because I was covering Jenny Galloway and she's so phenomenal. So I was there for a couple of years. I left, went on tour, been in rep, came back again, and just about to sort of say thank you very much, but I'm about to go again and blow me down. At 27, I was offered the role of alternate, which is what I'm doing now. Did that, again, went away, went on tour, did some more rep. And then I left for quite a long time. I was in the show at the Prince Edward in Soho, and then it made the move down here. And a couple of years ago, I actually joined the year that was the 10th anniversary, which was really, really special for me. To have been in the original cast and then to have been on stage here on the 10th anniversary was just really, really special. I've been here since then, and I've actually, about 9 months ago, just had my first baby. And so I've actually grown up here. It's weird, all the creative team is still the same, and it sounds a bit corny, but I think they've sort of seen me grow up. So it's been an unbelievable 11 years for me. Yeah, so it's a very, very special place, this.
Melissa, thanks so much for joining us on Stage Talk, and I'll leave you to get ready for tonight's show. Break a leg.
Thank you very much.
What a fabulous journey. Join me next time when I'll be catching up with more Westenders.